Welcome
And we're
everybody
live on
to
the air.
Supercharged. We are live on the air. We are live. We're here in Las Vegas for Supercharged Motorsports Round 3. And with me, as ever, just lately, is Sam. How are you, Sam?
Not too bad. Wonder how many drivers have put it on red and how many drivers have put it on black tonight. It's the one and only time I can get. It's the one and only time I believe I can get to use that because it's the only time we're near a place that is also known very much for its gambling habits.
It is. And what's got me is I'm actually on a Ferrari, and the livery is red and black.
I am on board with
Have you
King at
been
the
rehearsing?
moment. No. I literally just came up with that on the spot.
That's very good then. That's quite impressive, Sam, actually.
Anyways, your
So,
first driver come round, start on his first lap is going to be King.
okay, on with King now in Mercedes. Currently, not
For some
having the
reason, it
best of
says, well, there
seasons.
isn't an outlap, but every time I try and click on him, he's stuck in the pit. He's stuck in the garage for me.
Oh, yeah, King not having the best of luck at the moment in this championships. I've got the unofficial standings. Sorry, mate. Go on, Sam.
We can go through standings initially while we're doing, and the drivers are heading around.
Well, I was going to do it in a bit. This is unofficial because the standings on the Supercharged Discord isn't up to date, so I've sort of up to dated it myself. So anyway, we've got Logan and Crossy in the chat early on. Nice one, guys.
Yeah, Crossy's not had the best of luck. He's already out of the session, so he's opted to not even go for a lap.
I know what's up with Crossy. I know what's up with Crossy. His missus isn't in the chat anymore, so he's not getting that. Is he? He's not getting that support he needs.
I will say the one thing with this main straight where King currently is, you're going to see a lot of cars like maxing out. This one and this next one, you're going to see a lot of cars. There's Wilder's actually put a time on the board, despite the fact that every time I saw him, he was stuck in the pit lane. So he's done a 34-0. Nice one, game. Yeah, I had issues trying to load into this session to begin with. So yeah, as King does a 33-7 there. So good lap there from King. Was it Vano? Oh, it's not Vano. It's a...
I've had no sound. I've just got the sound back. Yeah, King with the 133.7. Who are you on with now,
White's
mate?
Whitey's popped the time in, and so is Minden.
Minden PT for peg leg.
That joke will never get old.
No, it's still fresh. Shaggy with a 133.3.
I believe that is this the first time I've actually seen Shaggy racing? So was he here last week?
He was here last week, mate.
He was here last week.
Yeah, he was.
How did he get on? I don't know. I was say
13th last week. He was doing all right, but I think he had a late wing change, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I dropped him down in the championship last week because he was about 5th, but he's dropped down to.
Vano's gone on pole. I know who was on board with 31.8.
Yeah, I was on board with Vano, so that's good. Hoping for a bit more luck from Mr. Wallace tonight as Rabsy's invalidated. Quick mix
back in the pits. I believe Saint or Logan. Who's up first? It's going to be Logan, I believe. Or is it Sainty?
It's Sainty, yeah.
Logan goes P3, 33-1.
Oh, sorry, Miss Logan. Sorry, Logan. Yeah, I'm looking at the map wrong way round.
Yep. I was going to say, this track is yeah, now we're on board with Sainty. This track is it's an interesting one. I mean, it did sort of well in real life, but I'm still not 100% keen on this as a track, I'm going to be honest.
No, I'm not. I'll be honest with you, Sam, and I've said it time and time again. I'm not a fan of street circuits. It's
there is something that I do want to bring up, and it's the announcement which came out today from F1. We can discuss this while we're going through, and that's the new addition of yet another street track.
Right, you've caught me unaware there, Sam, because I wasn't actually aware of that.
Yeah, so for anyone who's not in the loop, F1 has announced that we will be going to a second track in Spain. It is going to be a street tracker in Madrid, otherwise known as what Top Gear did several years ago.
Well, since you had a moment then coming around that turn 16. But no, I wasn't aware of it. It's St. goes P2.
Yeah, I think it just came out today, I believe. A relatively new one in terms of where it came out.
Right, Logan's going in the pits. You know, and all these tracks that you've got, Tiny's in the pit, all these good tracks, proper tracks that are getting bypassed just for money. Winds me up.
I just don't see the point in like these types of tracks. I mean, this one is not so bad in terms of the fact that you can overtake on it.
No, that.
So I've looked at the layout of it. If I can find it, I would send it to you. But see if I can find the screenshot. I'll see if I can screenshot it, send it to you, because it's an interesting track in terms of the way it's laid out. Because the way it was described by someone was, it looks like it was designed by someone who was a bit drunk.
Well, I'd perhaps designed it then.
Oh, Gary in the
TikTok.
chat.
Gazol.
Are you doing Gary in the chat as well? Just seen him arrive.
Why don't you like it, Crossy? Oh God! I do actually like driving on it. My TT's times don't reflect it, but I do enjoy the track itself. It is a flat out track, innit? Like I put on the Discord earlier on, 0 wings, I think is the way to go. Obviously it isn't, but on board with Wallace, he's the next one on a lap.
See how much he's maxing out already. Nearly, like, you're gonna see a lot of over revving on these gearboxes. There's not going to sound pretty. Let's be honest.
Well, actually, a storm. We had a bit of a Gary Bluntblade. Sorry, mate. We had a bit of a breeze about an hour ago. There's Wallace with a 1.33.4, but it's died off a bit. We're expecting it around 9 o'clock around our area tonight till 7 in the morning.
Considering I was speaking to people online not too long ago, on Monday, and let's just say if it's anything like that, then it's going to sound like up here like someone's trying to play a set of bagpipes, but they have no idea how to play it. Basically.
Yeah, I had Monday. I was fixing fences for neighbours and one thing and another. So, and then
yeah. So, if anyone has
I'm on with King. 7/10 up King is. Sorry, mate. Go on.
So, if no one has actually seen the announcement, obviously the new calendar. So the I believe in an alternate system between that and Catalonia for this particular thing. 2026. This is a new track. So it's It's a city circuit based in Madrid.
Right.
Choice. And both street and non-street circuits around the IFEMA exhibition center. Whatever that is in Madrid, I have no idea. I'm not a geography person. 20 turns on the track apparently. 5,474 meters and a lap time of 1 minute 32 seconds apparently what they're predicting.
132.
And I'm going to see if I can find this layout while they're going around, see if I can find this, because it's there were some interesting comments that was made about it. Just say that much.
I just don't understand them, these new street tracks. Obviously, it's the money side of things, which we've discussed a few times on podcast. So we'll not go there. Everybody's invalidating. Shaggy's on an outlap. King has just gone P3 with a 132.4. I think he's going in the pits now. Yep, he's going in pitch. Minden is 2/10.
If I can find it later, you can have it in. Anyway, I'll leave that just now.
I'll have a Google later on.
Yeah.
Right, there's White.
Currently out
in
at the
lap.
moment.
Pardon, Sam?
Was she on a lap? Nope. I haven't seen who's in and about. Logan's gone out in a set of mediums. That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm on with Tiny. He's 2/10 down, but I'll keep on him. Yeah, he's still 2/10 down.
I mean, see, I think Joshi currently, is he improving on his time? He seems to be going around. We'll see where the sector split is. In the middle of the straight. Hopefully no one has any problems with drain covers, unlike Carl Sainz in real life around here.
Oh, Tiny's going in pits.
We've only got 2 cars on track, 3 cars. The front.
Joshi.
5 minutes left in the session. Yeah, I'm on board with them at the moment.
Joshi in the Red Bull. Needs to beat his 134.7 if he can.
It's had a crossing the chat, as I think you put it already in there. Somebody just woke up Monday morning with no shed in the garden. It was next doors.
Wow.
Took your entire shed.
Wow.
Josh improved on his lap.
Yeah, Logan, I'm on with him at the moment on his mediums. He's actually 2/10 down.
Mediums for his middle run.
Don't know. King has retired. 4 minutes to go.
Pits.
Logan's in the pits.
Oh, Shaggy's 2/10 up on his time in the first sector. So the Freud looking to improve on his time. He's currently in P5 at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, look at Shaggy.
He's one of those drivers where he's very quick, but he sometimes is stuck behind other cars for a bit too long. The name Shaggy syndrome.
Yeah. No, he's a good clean racer, Shaggy. Very well. I've perhaps seen him once in the steward's office. Now, whether that is anything to go by why he doesn't pass many people, I don't know. But he does get. I mean, he was our Rick's teammate in Ferrari a couple of seasons ago, and that's when they won the championship. So he's got it in him. Definitely got it in him.
Indeed. Shaggy's going for the pit lane. He's actually invalidated.
He's invalidated, yeah.
Yeah, just noticed that.
Josh is in the pits as well. So who's at next? We're on with Tiny, who's on an outlap.
Rabsy's just decided that entire corner does not exist and decided to go straight across it.
He was in the Discord earlier. He was asking if anybody had any ideas because he was invalidating the same corner in practice, and obviously it's done him again. Currently P12.
I see who's furthest around. I think it's going to be Tiny who's coming around to start his lap first. His final run of the session, I believe. So let's see what Tiny can do. Not to confuse with Tiny that we know. Again, we could have that completely just sent him into a complete spiral of mind certain thing.
Yeah, we've got both Hasses on an outlap. That's Banu and Logan. Wallace is currently started a lap. Right, who's that there on?
It says, Tiny is going to be the first car to finish up on his final lap from the looks of it.
Oh.
Wonder if he's only tiny in stature and he'll be a lot bigger when it comes to his pace.
Oh, lost the back end there.
Yeah. It's a very weird track, this one, in terms of you need a bit of downforce, but then you also need a hell of a lot of straight line speed to make it work.
You do. You do. There's there's 3, possibly 4 flat out straights, isn't there?
Yeah. And with
And you've got your
DRS,
little
these cars will
technical
be
bit.
going into the overrun range with the revs, which does not sound the prettiest.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, this is the Vegas track, Gary.
I thought he'd put, is this track vegans then? No, yeah, it's Vegas.
I think we had
Gary.
we had a chat. I had a chat actually speaking.
There's Shaggy with 132. Oh, not Shaggy. Tiny.
32. Yep. 29. I had a chance to speak to Gary actually at some point over. I think it was over the weekend. Nice guy to speak to. Very down to earth sort of guy. So hopefully to see. He's next to Chris does well. He didn't do too well on the race on Sunday. He was caught up in a few incidences, which he was not happy with.
No, I believe so. There's Rabsy is 2 seconds slower. Wallace has gone P10? Or was that an outlap? I don't know. I've lost it now. I've lost it.
We've had, this is where you're gonna have to figure out who's where. Vanu's marginally up, and I mean marginally.
And that's Van 130. Or is it 35? 130.
Yeah.
And then the other half.
Logan's done the same time as Tiny. To the second.
Smack on. Wow. Doesn't happen a lot, does it, that?
Oh, what the? Vano's retired right in front of Logan as well. Interesting choice. I don't know if Logan going for a second lap, but he definitely ain't now. Sainty's only in sector 1 at the moment. Where's Shaggy? Shaggy's currently in the middle. Quick Mickey's currently up on his time. He's in the middle sector as well.
I'm on with Wild.
Coming up.
Wild is 1/10 up.
Is it Shaggy? No, it's not Shaggy. Was it? There's someone coming up to the line again, but I can't see you. So I think Menden is next.
Wilder's coming up. Yeah, Wilder with a 1:34.3. That's down on his time.
I believe Minden. Was it Minden next? It was Minden. Minden goes P4.
Quick Mick goes P7, 1:33.0. And we've got, is that Sainty? Is Rabsy? No, 1:34. That's his quicker time. Wallace has gone P5. Nice one, Rick Stitch.
He goes half a second quicker. Shaggy goes up P8.
Nice one, Shagster.
3-0, and Sainty remains in P2. He's 31.8 from Sainty. And
that's it, isn't it?
That is your entire rundown.
It is. That's it then. Vanu is your pole man.
I mean, Vano did prove himself quick in the open, so if he can put his pace to it. So, your grid rundown for this Las Vegas Grand Prix here in Supercharged. It is Vano on pole by around about 2.5 tenths of a second from Sainty, who shares the front row with him. King and Minden are on the second row, third and fourth at second Mercedes and the first at the Williams. Then it is Wallace and Tiny, fifth and sixth, McLaren, Ferrari. Logan and Shaggy, Haas and Ferrari. Fifth and eighth, Quick Mick and Whitey round out the top 10, Alfa Romeo and Red Bull and Alfa Romeo. And then the second Alfa Romeo, Wild and Rabsy, Alfa Romeo and Alpine, 11th and 12th. Joshy Cresta in P13 with Crossy, who was not able to sit at the time in the second Williams, the one without a time starting at the back of the grid. Not the worst one though.
Nope, definitely not. Got Logan in the chat. He made a mistake on his lap and it cost him. Yeah, I did see purple sector 2. Yeah, cost him. And then Joshy Chester, disappointed in that. Just put it right in the race, pal. That's all I can say. Yeah, I had pleasure of meeting Gary Bluntblade at the weekend, Sam. Celebrating his 40th in Nottingham with a couple of guys from ERC. Casper,
Exo. Also, Casper as well. So,
McVitie and Bull. Had a good time. It was alright. Logan, I'm in a Ferrari strategy sandwich. I'm scared. I know you're not vegan, Gary. The way you demolished that burger on Saturday.
That word does not exist.
Oh, I had a bacon chop, Sam. Oh, never tasted anything like it.
To be honest, I have bacon.
Beautiful.
I need to go and actually. I need to go and defrost some bacon because I have bacon and I also have Thai scones.
Ooh, yes, that'll do me. I love them. Love Thai scones. Absolutely love them.
I put the Thai scones at the side and I put the bacon on. I basically toast a couple of bits of bread and then I basically put it in between.
Ooh, invite me up to yours, mate. That's my ideal supper. Anyway, I'm going to run down standings. These are unofficial because the standings weren't updated on Supercharged Motorsport's Discord. So Vanu is currently leading the championship with 59. Then you've got Sainty and Casper. Casper's not with us tonight, I don't think. On 54.
No, he's not.
Minden on 46. Then we've got Logan on 34. Wilder on 32. Tiny on 32. Shaggy on 30. Wallace 29. Salty, who isn't here tonight, he was third last week, 27. King on 22. Invictus Nug 18. Rachel's on 12. Quick Mick on 12. And that was about it, really. That's all they had time to do. But your constructors, Haas currently leading in the constructors with Vanu and Logan. They're on 93 points. Then Mercedes second on 76. That's King and Sainty. Alpine on 64. That's Rabsy and whoever's his partner. 62 for Ferrari. That's Shaggy and Tiny. 56 for Williams. That's Crossy and Minden. 41 for McLaren. That's Wallace and Rachel. Rachel's not there tonight, unfortunately, so Wallace is flying the flag for McLaren. Alfa Romeo on 39. That's Whitey and Wilder. Alfa Tauri 36. That's MK7 Hitch. And we've got Aston Martin on 25. That's Invictus, who's not with us tonight. And Bish was supposedly driving, but he's had to work late. And then Red Bull on 20 points, bringing up the rear. That's Joshy Chase, Chesters, and Quick Mick. So we're waiting. A few little. There's not much Magic Mike facts about this track, with it only being one race old. The first GP was in 2023, won by Max Verstappen. Leclerc was second, Perez third, and there was 3 DNFs. 50 laps. Each lap is 6.201 kilometres, which is 3.853 miles. Full race distance is 309.958 kilometres, or 192.599 miles. Lap record is held by Oscar Piastri with a 135.49. Las Vegas has previously held 2 GPs in the early 80s, 1981 and 1982 at Caesar's Palace.
Yes, otherwise known, I believe, as one of the worst Grand Prix ever because of the heat, because it was done in the middle of summer.
Correct. Yes. 1981, it was won by Alan Jones in a Williams, and in 1982, it was won by Michel Arborete in a Tyrrell. Track was designed by Carsten Tilks, son of the legend Herman Tilks. And that's about it, really.
And if you're Carlos Sainz, it costs you a lot of money on underfloor because of the green cover.
Yeah, which was reportedly welded down.
Yes.
Not much
so
facts, Gary. Like I say,
yeah,
not much facts.
I mean, it's what happens when... This is the thing, and I'd be interested from chat here, if who's in the chat. Cross has already said he's not a fan of this particular circuit, but street circuits these days in general, with how much quicker they're popping up, do you reckon what do you reckon the reason is why they're not using historic circuits that already have proven motorsport pedigree? Instead of just building pop-up circuits effectively, as I want to go and basically put it as.
I'll agree with that, Sam. I'll agree with it. I would honestly, they can surely can fill an F1 calendar with legendary, proper racing tracks. Sure they can. I mean, me and Andrew were talking today about the World Endurance Championships. I mean, their calendar isn't as good as last year's calendar, in my eyes. But what calendar? You know, you got all the old proper Grand Prix tracks.
Yeah, I mean, WEC is one of those things where I believe they take out all the bureaucracy out of it and actually focus on what the actual racing is about.
Yeah, well, that's well. Honestly, that's well said. That's it wrapped up in it, really, in one bureaucracy. And making money and give the fans what they want, not what Sky want.
And basically filling the pockets of people who are literally only there really for the money purposes and they don't really care about the racing.
That's it. Which,
So I was gonna say, Gary, you mentioned it as well, Gary. You've said that you agree, Gary. If you were to bring back any one of a few tracks onto the calendar, what would it be? Say if you bring back 3 classic tracks, which are still of grade 1 use, of course, for F1 racing, or if you want to grade 2, but with improvements, what would it be?
We discussed this on the podcast, haven't we, Sam?
We're on. It's quite a long lap around here, so yeah. Because I think I know because there's at least 2 of the 3 that I at least would bring back. You've got Malaysia, and you've got Hockenheim.
Hockenheim, that's got to be number 1 on my list.
Malaysia,
going on to the.
Nice.
Who's that? Turkey, yeah. Yeah, there's one. But say Hockenheim.
Well, yeah.
All your best, your GP, Superbikes, all their best races are at Hockenheim. Surely it'll reflect on F1 cars as well. I don't know. I mean, everybody's got their opinions, but Hockenheim, Malaysia, like Gary says, Turkey, another great track, but.
As I say, we're just coming up to the line as the cars start to form up on the grid. Your tyre rundown for everyone is on. On pole is on the hards, Sainty alongside him is on mediums, and third is also medium. Minden on Wallace and Tiny on mediums. Logan and Shaggy are on hards. Quitmick and Whitey are on mediums. Wilder and Rabsy are on softs. Yoshi Kretche and Crossy at the back is on the hard. Oh,
yep.
As well.
And Rabsy can't park his car because he's been disqualified. Anyway, here we go.
Here we go.
Lights Give us a decent. Oh, what's
who
that
will
view?
Who will be gambling? Who will be gambling their luck here tonight? Here we go. That's a lot of wheel spin from Vano. That is a lot of wheel spin.
And Mercedes, Vano, he's got the lead.
Yep, it's going to be a little bit of contact. Vano's still going to be there, but he's going to be behind. He got a terrible start in terms of that one. As Wallace and Tiny have gone side by side, they are still side by side into this corner. It's going to be Wallace with inside line as they head into that next corner. Tiny's going to have the outside though. He's wide. He's going to be almost
too wide.
Yeah, that's not ideal for Tiny. He's going to lose all the positions in the world.
A little bit too wide there, Tiny, unfortunately.
A little bit over exuberant, really, there.
Cracking start from our Rick, though, up to P4. I'm pressing up the back of King as well. Minden's down to P5. Quick Mick, I think, he's up to 6th. Whitey is also up a few places. We're on board with Quick Mick, who's putting Minden under a bit of pressure.
He was thinking about up the inside of Minden there, but he wasn't quite able to make anything stick. There's Vano and Sainty are going to go side by side. This is the thing you're going to see a lot. It's because DRS is so powerful around here. And once DRS gets involved, you're just going to see passes left and right because of the way that the actual straights do work. There goes Vano. He's just sniffing at the rear of that Mercedes, but he's not going to be able to get past him as he's thinking about it. But Sainty's going to have to hold the outside, and he does hold on to the position.
Yeah, Logan and Wilder are close as well. I'll go on board with them, and they're going to go through the turn side by side.
They've already. Oh, Logan's been. Oh, that's a bit of lag. Nice.
Yeah, it was. I just pulled on that
myself.
You
were straight in the wall there.
Yeah, Sainty with the fastest
lap. Wallace up the inside of King here. Looking towards. Oh, there's contact. And round goes Wallace. Half round anyway.
What look does he have?
I think the problem is that where he made contact is, if you ever notice, is it with the F1 system of contact model, If you make contact with the side pod style wheel, whoever touches the side pod with the wheel is guaranteed to spin.
Oh, Logan
It's
had
just
a
a guarantee
moment
that's going to happen. It is very much going to be on. You really sometimes have to take a gamble with your setup around here, as mentioned before, and it is very much going to come down to who comes up best. As we have a yellow at the back of the field, that is Rabsy, I believe. Yep, he is going, but it's caused a brief yellow flag at the rear of the field. Vano, meanwhile,
back to the front. Yeah.
There's a huge gap though, because of that how that happened with King has actually now meant that they used to have a huge gap. So effectively, they can work together here and just use that. And here goes Vano. Look at this slipstream. Look just how powerful that is. He's going to go side by side. However, you need to be careful. Oh, there's a little bit of block from Vano there as he tries to make that work. As there we go, Josh is being passed by Welder in the background, and I believe Josh should go past Tiny, and Welder has been passed. Josh is getting past Welder. Oh, he's trying to anyway. They're going to go side by side. They are still side by side. And just not enough quite for Joshy. There is he's still going to be around the outside, but he does have a bit of a moment there as he tries to get himself back past. Meanwhile, I think Vano's made a mistake somewhere.
Yeah, he's got to second near enough.
He's got King for company, so it's the two Mercedes potentially working together here. Oh,
say you're two DRS.
Apparently, yeah.
Two DRS thingies points. Hey up, Neens, meow, fruity.
Yeah, Vano's in trouble here. The thing is, once you fall out of the DRS range.
Yeah. Well, yellow flag.
I don't know if I have you on my list, Logan, to be honest. So I don't know if I can help you on that one. As we have a yellow near the back of the field, that's Welder.
I might be able
to Welder's round. Well, he's half round anyway, from the looks of it.
Logan.
I don't know if you have him or not on list. Well, he's going around the outside while you're doing that. He's around the outside of Quick Mick, clean around the outside before they've even made the move. Minden's also made a move on Shaggy as well. And that's two positions change hands right there.
No, I haven't got him. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't have you enlisted at this point, as I say. Quick Mick is he going to try anything here? No, he's too far back on that one. However, Shaggy is going to be, I think it's a little wide there from Minden, so it might be a chance for Shaggy. But Shaggy's too far back, obviously. He's too, both with a lot of racing heritage, obviously know how to race each other in terms of keeping it clean. As Tiny gets past Logan, obviously Logan's not here at the moment, unfortunately. Right. Look. Hang on a second. Who did you send it to, Logan? Because I don't have any. Oh, there we go. Ah, there we go. I think I got you now. Give me a second. I think you did actually send one. You sent one to me anyway.
Neens. Ricky was up to 4th from 6th on the start. He's up to 4th, and then King, and he dropped right back to P12. Just putting you in the picture, Neens. Anyway, Saint has got a 1.5 second lead now. Vanu with King pushing Vanu, although Vanu has pulled away a little bit. White is 2.5 seconds behind that. White is dropped.
So that works for you.
As I clicked onto him. Quick Mick up to P4 then. Minden's P5. White is P6. Shaggy P7. Tiny P8.
Side by side. That was close.
And then we've got White and Shaggy all over the back. There's a nice little battle going on there with these four there. Red Bull, Williams, Haas, Alfa Romeo.
Quick Mick has absolutely no battery now, does Minden, but here goes Minden. He's going to go round the outside, or he's thinking about it. Really well, interesting one there, Shaggy, and I think Shaggy's got past Whitey in the background as well, so just while I'm having a look.
Have you seen the little message off Logan?
Yes.
He loves you. Somebody has to. There's Minden up to P4.
Yeah, that's going to be a move done on Quick Mick. He's made a mistake off the wall there.
He did.
See, your current biggest movers at the moment currently is Quick Mick and Joshy Crest are up 4 each. Then it's Whitey up 3 and he's up 2 is the highest, and then Sadie's up 1 and Crossy's up 1. Then down 1 is Vano, down 2 is Tiny, and then down 5 I believe is Wallace, and down 4 is Logan at the moment, but Logan obviously had his little issue with the actual disconnect.
Wallace up to P9, going on to that little battle now for P4
Minden.
with Minden. Oh, Minden. Oh,
He
bit of a mistake from Minden. Yeah, he clipped the wall. So he's gone from 4th down to 7th. Is there any damage on Minden's car? Can't see.
He might have just clipped
it.
Oh,
King's up to P2. That's Mercedes 1 and 2 now. As Whitey has also got past Quick Mick.
Oh, he's a little wide though.
Logan's out.
Oh no, don't tell me. It's so, has he joined? What's happened to Logan? He's just retired his car.
Same on board with Crossy.
I have seen this before. This glitch, because it's happened.
There he is. He's on the corner.
Commentary for. Yeah, his car. He's got all 4 wheels in his car still. So what's happened there? He didn't get control of his car. So that's a funny one. Vano's back past King again. In the meantime, but that is
Josh is at the wall as well.
Migrating host. I have lost connection. I believe my connection has just disappeared. Yes, yes, it has. Give me a second to relaunch. Carry on for a little bit because I'm not there.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I'm just going to rejoin. Yeah, I don't. Logan, I can't tell you much about this game apart from that. Apart from it just does that for some reason. It's not the first time I've seen this either.
Shannon.
Yeah, the game just took me out. That was.
Are you an AI Crossy? No.
I think he is.
Well, there's some debris on the track actually there where Crossy just went past turn 12. Looks like a wing, but it's a virtual safety car. Now what's this for?
No idea. I can't tell you. I'm not back in the session yet.
Wild is it in AI? Might be because it's a virtual safety car. I don't know. But there's a few pitting. Saint's pitted. Minden's pitted. Shaggy's pitted. Shaggy's put fresh mediums on. Saint has put fresh mediums on. Minden's put fresh mediums on. Wallace in the pits. And Wallace has put hards on. So Wallace is going to the end.
I'm just getting back in again. The game's kicking me out. This is the second time this happened. I can't tell if this is something to do with the game or whether it's out. Who knows? Oh, Wilder's back in
racing.
Well.
Back racing, and Vanu is your race leader. 7/10 of a second in front of King in P2. Whitey in P3. Min's just got past Rabsy. But Saint in P4, having just put fresh mediums on. Tiny P5, Quick Mick P6, Shaggy with fresh mediums, it's P7, Minden fresh mediums P8. Oh Christ. Rabby's P9 on softs that he started with. Wallace is on hards. Josh is on fresh hards. Wilder's on 3-lap old mediums. And Cross is on fresh mediums.
Yep. Yeah, as I say, I've managed to get myself back in again, considering that is it. Yep. Yeah, all you can do is laugh about it, Logan. All you can do is laugh, considering just the broken scale of this game. Let's be honest. After that VSC thing...
Sorry, mate. Yeah, Shannon's asking if I had an angle Friday. No, I woke up a bit bleh, but I went back to sleep again and woke up, I was alright.
So, meanwhile, Sainty after his pit stop, is now trying to get himself past Whitey, who's not yet pit. He's trying to see what he can do to see him get himself past. He is going to get past here, I think, because of the use to.
Oh,
he spun!
He spun. Sainty spun.
Oh, that was over optimistic. That's too optimistic from Sainty. He just had to wait there.
Straight back
Just
on the
had
track.
to wait there.
Yeah, a little bit of patience.
Yeah, that was just not patient enough from Sainty there. He needed to have more patience.
And he's just wheel to wheel with Mick Quick now. Mick Quick, I said Mick Quick.
Mick Quick, yes. You see that
and
one.
There he goes.
There we go. He's got up the inside now. It looks like Vano's managed to get himself past. Vano's been passed by King as well, towards the first of the DRS. But however, Vano's going to come straight back at it.
And then we got a 10-second gap to Whitey in P3. But obviously these leading two have got to pit yet.
I think it's Sainty, who was in a good position here, is now in a massive amount of trouble. Because of the fact of trying to go for a move.
Oh, Sainty again. What's happening here? Side by side with a quick Mick. Oh,
Tiny's going to have a go at him. Not Tiny, lucky. Shaggy.
Yeah. Sainty was so lucky there. Wow. Just caught it on stream. Get yourself together, Sainty. Relax. Take some deep breaths. Calm down.
Oh! I think he's bounced off the wall. And if it by side with Shaggy here, he goes side by side, Mick with nothing in the way to deploy with. So here comes Shaggy down the inside. Going to be moved on down the inside. Mick's going to be hung out to dry again on the outside, and there we go. And that is moved on and dusted there.
Yeah.
Team meanwhile is getting past the eye of Tiny. They're much easier than everything else.
Yeah, Sainty up to P4. So he's in AI as well, isn't he, Tiny?
Oh, Vano again.
Vano and King close.
Going to be around the outside.
Here we go. There goes your DRS.
Doing the full trailer park girls go around the outside there. And yes, I am referring to a lyric by Eminem. As there goes Shaggy.
Shaggy past his teammate. You putting some little clips in tonight, Sam. You've been opening Christmas crackers, getting your jokes out of Christmas crackers.
As into the pits goes, I believe King's into the pits.
Here comes Minden on quick Mick. Side by side, Minden just gets there.
Peg leg.
Minden. Peg leg. Peg leg. And Whitey
onto the hards, which means King. That's early off the mediums, I think. At least that's early, what I think anyway. He just hopes he doesn't come out in traffic. He's behind Sainty. I mean, Sainty's still in third, all things considered, isn't that bad? But he's going to have lost a lot of time from that.
Yeah. So Wallace did it 2 laps ago, putting hards onto the end.
But Mick is on to mediums. Another set of mediums. So is he two-stopping?
Two-stopping.
He's third in the mediums, if I remember correctly. Minden, meanwhile, is going up the inside. He's got past Tiny's AI. As Shaggy, meanwhile, is trying to get himself past King, who has currently just come out the pits. Obviously, cold tyres on that Mercedes versus the good old heated up mediums of Shaggy. But it looks like he's starting to pull away a little bit now.
Right then, Shannon, Louise and Neens, you're on about having your own drinking game on Thursday. I tell you what, you have to have a shot every time me or Sam says peg leg. How'd you like that one?
Or every time I say anyway. Anyway, there goes Shaggy up the inside of King.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, Wilder's out.
Wilder's out. Wilder's out. What's happened there?
He's just retired. What is going on with this game? That's not safe. That's not be a safety car either, because he's still going. So yeah.
Here comes King on Shaggy. Keeping my eye on Sainty as well on Whitey.
Meanwhile, Sainty's having a go at Whitey. This is gonna be easy move done. Yep, there you go. Easy as you like. He is past. Now
He's
he has
two.
a 14.5 second gap to close up on Vano.
Yeah.
And I wonder if Vano is going to do a hard soft strategy here. He could potentially do that.
He could do.
Because the thing is, hard tires give you versatility of what you want to do with your strategy.
Yeah. Right. What did Minden start on? Saint, you mean? What did he start on? Did he start on mediums?
Sainty was on mediums, I think, to begin with. So I think
So
Sainty's
he's
going
got
to
to pit
stop
again, hasn't he?
Yeah, Sainty's double mediums. Yeah, Sainty's double mediums. And I believe... Yeah,
Shaggy, what's he?
Quick Mick is also double mediums as well. He's going to have to stop again. Everyone
What's
else
Shaggy
is either
done?
White hasn't stopped yet. Shaggy, when he's starting hard, so
He's
all good.
He's in a good position then. He's in a good position.
Yeah, he's hard.
Shaggy.
He's went hard medium, interestingly. So I think he will have to stop again as well for Shaggy. He must have stopped under the virtual safety car.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
the same thing happened to Wilder that happened to Logan. Exactly the same thing. The game just retired him for some reason. We're like over halfway through this game's life cycle. This game finds new ways of braking every time.
I know, it's every time, and it's something different every week. I think King's in a good position. I think. King, I'm going for King. Top 3, definitely. I think Wallace is going to get top 3 as well. I think they've done the right strategy.
King is about to get himself past once again, or he's thinking about it.
No, he's thinking about it, but no. Yeah, I'm going for King making a podium with Wallace. I think they've got it right. Because them hards will go to the end now, definitely.
Well, King's definitely going to be able to take those tires stand, even though they'll be a little bit on the FE side. As here comes King down the outside, he's thinking about it. There's a little bit of patience. We'll see you well.
And respect. See how close he was to Shaggy. All that Shaggy had to do was just touch his brake then, or lift off the accelerator, and King was in trouble. But no.
And here we go once again.
DRS kicked in.
Opened round the outside. Once again, we're doing the old trailer park goals, going on the outside, and there you go. Moved done and dusted. For King there, and yes.
Sainty's pulled 2 seconds.
He's pulled 2 seconds. To note as well, there is the other battle going on. Ramsey currently in 10th, and he has Crossy behind him for company.
Yep, we'll go on to these 2.
He's not got much in the way of. I don't think he's got much in the way of actual things coverage so far.
Shaggy isn't letting King get away either. He's sticking with him. But we're on with this battle with Crossy and Rabsy.
Whitey in the pits from P6. Here comes Crossy, revving into the maximum of the rev range. Is he going to do it? No, he's not going to be close enough, but he is going to get it on the next one if he gets the right exit. Whereas Rabsy's not got the best of exits, so very close to that wall there for Crossy. Here we go.
White is in the pits, putting fresh hards on.
No, he's not. Yeah, Rabsy thought he'd be going for the pits there, but maybe he's trying to do full sense security there. He's not been able to do it though, and it is still behind then for Crossy at the moment. Meanwhile, we're about to have an inter-team battle here, I do believe.
Who's that, King and Sainty?
Yes, this is going to be an interesting one. See how this one plays out.
Yeah, on board now as King has caught up to the back of Sainty. Sainty is pulling in the gap with Vanu.
Here we go.
Halfway through the Grand Prix.
Around the outside.
There you go, King.
These 2 are not going to fight each other. Being teammates, it's not worth them to fight each other. And Shaggy's fell out of range of DRS as well as Vanel's into the pits.
Right then.
Now, King, I'll keep an eye on that, see what he comes out. And into the pits goes Vanel. On go the medium compound tyres. He's going to come out behind both the Mercs. But he is going to the end of the Grand Prix now. So he is pretty good. He's pretty well sorted for the remainder of this Grand Prix. He's come out in P4, so a good spot there for Vanel.
Used his brain. Tiny being put under pressure with Wallace now. Oh, Tiny's gone in the pits. That's Wallace up to P6 with Quick Mick not far off his little tail.
chasing the coattails, as they say.
Chasing the coattails. Closest
We're hanging on to the
moment.
coattails. Yeah, we got, as I say, we got quick mixture. Trying to. Wallace doesn't have any battery. Traditions. Down the inside goes Quick Mick. Is he going to finally hang someone else out to dry? Yes, he is. He actually has got a move done down the inside of Wallace.
Oh, Wallace. Wow, that was a Tokyo drift, wasn't it, from Wallace?
Yeah, it's not Formula 1, it's Formula Drift.
Formula Drift. Right, Vanu. Shaggy is his next target, and Vanu takes him. Not much effort there from Vanu, I don't think, as he purples Crossy with a time penalty.
I will say that was probably Shaggy's probably thinking of the long game here. He still pit, so it's probably not worth him. It's not worth him putting up a fight. At the moment, he'll come back in later on when he's on the soft compound tires, which I'm assuming he is going on to.
Yeah, and who's that going in the pits?
Shaggy.
Shaggy's going in the pits.
He's gonna go
to
for 10 laps. 10 laps on softs will be an interesting one. He's gone into mediums again. What?
Oh. Anyway, this is going to be.
Softs.
We've got a battle coming up, mate. Vanu was caught to the back of Sainty and King now. This is going to be interesting.
I'm just curious as to what Minden's strategy is. I mean, that's a proper Ferrari strategy right there. That's all I'm going to say.
Shaggy?
Yeah, he's done 3 mediums.
Oh.
Yeah, he's went
going
mediums.
Pit again.
Actually, no, hang on a sec. No, he's not. I thought he went through mediums. He's gone medium. That's an interesting one from Shaggy. Okay,
yeah, Wallace
started on mediums. Yeah.
Wallace has gone on mediums. I thought Wallace had gone to the end, actually, but never mind. I'm only commentator. Here's your battle now as Vanu approaches the back of Sainty.
And here comes the Kama in amongst the pigeons, otherwise known as Vanu. Round the outside he goes, and that is moved on for him. He's going to go for. Is he going to go for 2 here? He is going to go for 2.
Oh, what's Sainty doing? He's got no battery.
Well, Sainty following through. There's a bit of contact between the two Mercedes.
Yeah, these touch tyres there. Vanu, I think he's gone.
We don't want a George Russell, Lewis Hamilton situation at Qatar here.
No.
Vanu with a fast lap of the Grand Prix. He is going to disappear off into the distance now, I believe, if he can do it, and hopefully the two Mercedes don't fight each other into oblivion. Kind of important these two not to fight each other too much.
Yeah, Vanu's he's already in at the 2nd half. But what that means, I really wanted Papa to break into it. Wasn't
King's pass.
Saying Shaggy like that.
Well, as I say, guys, I didn't realise he started in the hards, went into mediums during the virtual safety car, which I missed because obviously gay. And then he went to our set of mediums, which means he's going to the end. I thought he was going to go for softs. Potentially, maybe softs don't go the distance. Who knows?
Vanu's gone. Is that gap increasing? Yeah.
1.9 seconds already.
I know. Sainty's dropping from King a little bit as well.
Yeah, well, Sainty's got a pit again, remember. He's done 2 mediums.
Wallace on Rabsy. No, not close enough, Wallace there. And Rabsy holding on to P8 for the time being. Wallace is a tighter line inside.
Sainty and King go side by side. I just went and came off that just for a second, and back through goes Sainty. At this point, the two Mercedes are not helping their own case here. They need to sort of work together here, I do believe. They catch back up.
Yeah, definitely. Or are they? Did Sainty take him on the DR, that second DRS?
When does Sainty come in for his final stop, though? Because that's the question to ask here. Because he's got to make another stop. He's ran very wide there, I've just noticed. A bit of a mistake. Maybe he found the wardrobe that's on the apex of that corner that leads to Narnia. Here we go once again. The outside. And Sainty has fell back into line once again. Apparently the lobby is not working for half the people. That's good to know. According to Tiny, who is just
3.5 seconds a gap now from Banu to King and Sainty. And you've got a 20-second gap to Shaggy, who's in P4. Minden with fresh mediums on. I think he'll be moving up the grid a little bit. P6.
Mediums with fresh Mindens on, yes.
Fresh Mindens for medium. Did everybody catch medium going in for a fresh set of Mindens?
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't control the lobby, unfortunately, Tiny. The person you want to shout at for that is probably one of the owners.
Yeah. King's your lobby host, but he'll be alright because he's in P3.
Oh, that's a bit of a moment from King, though. He did have a moment there as he came out of that.
Yeah, he did.
In goes Sainty.
Yeah, Sainty's in, and 7 laps to go. He's going after Motor. He's going to. Is he going to come back out in P3?
Where's Shaggy? Shaggy's miles behind at the moment. Well, he's coming around the final corner. This could be close. Here comes Shaggy up to the line. I think he's going to be just in front. Just in front, I believe.
Just. Is he?
One corner, I believe, is all he was.
Sainty is in front of Shaggy.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got 2 seconds on Shaggy.
So Sainty now is going to be absolutely rapid.
Yeah, definitely is. I can see the lap record going here. He's already pulled 2 seconds on Shaggy. Right, then where are we going now? Where is
all things considered?
Minden and Quick
Minden and Mick.
Yeah, as Rabson's gone in the pits.
That also could be. I genuinely think that could be the name of like a podcast or something like that as well. Minden and Mick. Or a pub.
Yeah.
Anyway, Minden is thinking about trying to line up a move here on Mick, but he's not going to be getting close here, but you'll get it on the next one, I would think, because Mick is a little bit slow coming off there.
Keep an eye on that 15-second gap between Sainty and King.
Minden round the outside. The famed line for everyone at the moment for the Motorsport is going around the outside, even if drivers defend the inside.
Like a Buffalo girl. Right, I'm just going to have a look at fuel. Everybody seems up to here. Everybody seems to be okay. Oh, Rabs is underfueled.
No safety cars either. As Quick Mick goes into the pit lane from P6, he's probably going to go for softs, I would think.
Yeah.
Into the pits he goes for a set of soft compound tyres, into the box and onto the softs, indeed, and away he goes.
Yeah, he's going to come out in P7, I think, Quick Mick. Got to be close between him and Wallace.
He was
Wallace
ahead.
Has got him.
I think Wallace he's going to be able to get past him, though, I would think, because he's going to be
fresh softs. Right, then where are we going now, then? Crossy and Rabsy. Let's have a look at Crossy and Rabsy.
Rossi on, well, 2 lap old mediums versus Rabsy on 1 lap old softs. Rabsy's in a little bit of trouble with fuel. In terms of he does need to save a little bit.
If he can. 12 seconds is the gap between Sainty and King.
It's that 6 laps of racing. That's a tall ask for Sainty. That's a really tall ask. That's just me thinking that.
Oh, King's in the pits.
Oh, King's pitted. Soft tyres. He's maybe thinking he's got enough gap to come out in front of his teammate.
No, Sainty's out.
Coming behind.
Sainty's in front. Yeah, Sainty's passed.
I'm curious as to why he's King's pit though. He'd already made all these stops that were required, so he's gonna come out ahead of Shaggy Shaggy's just gonna be almost side by side with him, but Shaggy. He's now seen 2 Mercedes just come out in front of him.
Yeah. 19 seconds is the gap for Sainty. I can't see him catching that in 6 laps. No.
Shaggy's 2 Mercedes in front of him. It's like the McLaren situation all over again.
Oh yeah. No, he's not going to be 3 seconds a lap quicker, Sainty. I think Vanu's
No, there is
safe unless
no
he's
way.
let's have a look at Wallace and quit, mate.
There is only one thing that can make this interesting at this point.
Safety car.
But the thing is, if that happens, Vano will just come in and pit for softs.
True.
Let's be honest.
And we need it now.
Yeah. 2 people have retired, and that's because the game is the game.
Right then. This is your closest battle on track at the moment. Wallace and quit, Mick. But let's have a look at Shaggy and King. That's that.
Yellow
We've
flag.
got a yellow flag.
That's quick. Who's
That
up?
is Whitey.
Who's that ahead? No, someone ahead. So I think it was I think it might have been Quick Mix that had a little bit of an issue there.
No, because he was less than a second.
Meanwhile,
Wallace.
We're about to have a father versus son showdown here. I know it's on the tires, but yeah, P10 and P11.
Oh yeah, Joshy and Ramsey.
Joshy being the son, Ramsey being the elder statesman in the pair here. This is going to be. Ramsey's on younger tires.
An experience
there we go.
Worth an extra 10 miles an hour. And Ramsey puts the record straight.
Another yellow there. That was a Mercedes apparently with an issue. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, it's Sainty. 21 seconds is the gap. It was 12.
I think he's made a mistake there.
Yeah, Sainty definitely made a mistake because King's caught him up and he's dropped from
The sun's
Manu.
not done though. The sun is thinking
Let's have a look. Come on,
he was
Joshua.
thinking about it. I don't think he's going to quite be able to do anything now. I think he's got just out of range. It was like the son, basically, the father saying there, yeah, I'll give you a chance, but I'm taking this now.
Yeah, you've had your chance, son. See ya. Say hello to your mum for me. King's caught catching that on the back of Satan as well. Down to 2 seconds, that gap.
King has got no battery though. Saint and King have no battery, whereas Vano has over 60%.
Says it all, doesn't it?
Yeah, Vano has just had the pace, just to not have to worry about it this entire race. I wonder if Sainty's got some issue here because he's lost a lot of time there this lap around so far.
Yes, hasn't he? King's caught him up something quite quickly. So just 4 laps remaining.
Swap at the back of the field between Crossy and
Joshy.
Oh, Joshy's really struggling in those tires now. He's having fun with the rear of that car.
Have a look at Joshy with his 14 lap on old hards.
Yep, he's currently just he's having fun trying to keep up the moment. King, meanwhile, as we have a yellow, that's Whitey who's round.
Whitey's round, quick mix. You know, it's P6 with Whitey spinning.
And he's got going again, so I don't think there's any other issues for Whitey there.
I'd like to know what his front wing is touching the floor. I wonder what his setup is. It's quite low.
Here comes the say King. He is gaining ground on. He's got 2 laps left to do this.
Yeah, and a target to look at.
Yes, because I don't think any of those two, neither of these two are catching Vano.
Vanu, as Neen says, Vanu is smashing it. Certainly is. 21 seconds.
In the words of something from the Grand Tour, and when they're referring to the Rimac, Vano just effed off. That's my way of saying it.
Obviously, the mistake from Sainty hasn't helped, but certainly Vanu showing his.
If Sainty hadn't had that spin, with Whitey, if he'd been a little bit more patient, I think he would have been out with Vano. He just needs to be a little bit more patient.
Yeah, and don't forget he had a bit of a spin a couple of laps ago as well, because he was only 12 seconds behind Vanu at one point, and then dropped to 21 seconds. So
half a second. I think King, if he's patient about this, will wait until the final lap of the Grand Prix.
Yeah, I would
because he doesn't want to give Sainty a chance at this to come back at him.
Perhaps at this point,
does this
on the last lap.
Yeah.
Just before the DRS. Yeah, get the DRS.
He definitely is not. He's definitely not using the full
potential.
Yes.
Hey, we're getting good, me and you can say each other's words, can't we now? You know what each other's going to say. 2 Ronnies. Medium on his Mindens, he's in P5. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, up. He's having a look, King. No. Minden then. 6-lap-old Mindens for medium.
Oh, we got Wilder in the chat as well. How are you doing, Wilder? Unfortunate for yourself. Yeah, I can definitely tell King is lifting. He is definitely lifting. He's just like, I am not taking any chances with this.
No. And obviously
doing actually, that's a question. We can actually say this now. We have a conundrum between the two of us for how you say your name, Wilder. How is it actually said? Like, just tell us in the chat. Just sort of the pronunciation. Oh,
that's King Spawn.
He hit the car. He hit a tiny Wilder. Ah, thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for the heads up on that one. Wilder. Okay.
And Shaggy's taking King, is he? Yeah, he's got the inside line. King, has he got damage?
No, he clipped it with the rear of the car, not the front. It was the rear of the car that clipped it.
Shame for King.
And he's going to come back at him, but that's now just given... Well, Shaggy actually... He's now going to try and clear him and get away from Shaggy now. It was just unfortunate. It seemed like you just clipped it.
Yeah.
No, it's just to get an idea sort of on pronunciations, because obviously depends on people a little more particular about how certain things are pronounced.
Yeah, some people get a bit personal over it as well, don't they? I remember me getting somebody's name wrong and giving me loads of stick. Sorry.
Shaggy, meanwhile, we're on to the final lap Grand Prix.
Well, that's come quick.
Considering...
And going, do you know, we never did predictions.
No, we didn't.
I would have got all 3. I'd have got all 3. But I will say, I'm going to put Shaggy's name forward for driver of the day. I think he's done a brilliant job, as has Vanu. But
yeah, Shaggy does not remain close enough, as I say. Vanu has not had to really do anything too much in terms of... Once his strategy kind of played out the way it was playing out, he was all sorted, and as I say, he's about to come around the final few corners here.
Yeah, we'll get on board with Vanu to watch him take the checkered.
Yep. Well, Vanu, he put it all, he went all in, and he went all in black, and it came off. It's a race win here in Vegas for Vanu.
Nice one, mate. Nice one. Sainty still with a sector to go.
Shaggy, he's round the outside for a podium. Is he going to keep hold
Shaggy.
of it here? Oh, there's a little of a moment there. Is King going to be able to come back at him? So he's going to finish in P2, and what's it going to be for P3 here? Is it going to be enough for King here? He's going to run out of battery. Shaggy's got almost nothing left. It's going to be close up to the line. It's going to be side by side, and Shaggy just pips him by 0.047 of a second.
Wow. Nice one, Shagster. King then with 4th. Could have had 2nd, but for a mistake. Minden P5. Good result for Minden Peglag.
Yep.
Medium on his Mindens.
It's going to be Quick Mick to come home in P6. Wait, after a spin is going to come home P7. Wallace is going to bring himself home in P8. What could have been really for Wallace, considering what ended up happening for him. Tiny's going to come home P9, even though he's not technically in this session. Rabsy is going to come home in P10. It's going to be Crossy in P11.
Yeah. I don't think Tiny will be classified well. He's been in a few laps. I don't know how they work it with the Supercharged, but
Rabsy across the line for P10, and it was indeed. Crossy to cross the line in P11. So who's driver of the day going to be then? Because I think I know who mine is.
I'm going for Shaggy.
Ooh, you've gone very different to mine. I'm going Vanel.
We can give them both.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, Vanu there with Sam's driver of the day, and then in the Ferrari gear in P3 is my driver of the day, which was Shaggy. Sainty splits the two with a second position. I didn't actually catch who got fastest lap.
We can have a look just after we went through.
Classifieds.
As I say, the driver celebrate there on the podium, the champagne, and it was indeed Vanel who got fast lap. So a clean sweep for Vanel. Yes, to say clean sweep for Vanel here.
And here's one. Wallace didn't get a penalty.
Oh yeah, he didn't. There are no traditions this week. Anyway, Vanel is your race win. Clean sweep for the past driver. Sainty P2. What could have been potentially for him? Shaggy in P3. Surprise, really. After King's spin, he finishes P4. He would have wanted more of that race potentially. More of that race potential from that. Looking at P2 at one point and all of that. Minden will finish in P5. Quick Mick will finish in P6. Whitey will finish in P7 with Wallace in P8. Tiny in P9. Rabsy will finish in P10, Crossy will finish 11th, and Joshy Chester rounds out the top 12 finishers, plus 1 lap down. And then Wilder and Logan were the only 2 DNFs, weirdly enough because of the game. But anyway, we move on.
Yeah, unfortunately for them too, Logan and Wilder. But as I say, I don't know how they work it because Tiny was 6 or 7, maybe more laps in AI. So I don't know how they work it with Supercharged, so I can't call that. But yeah, interesting little race. Yeah, little interesting race there with Supercharged tonight at Las Vegas. Next week, they're in America, but at Cotter, Austin.
Oh, nice. The corner cutting Central Grand Prix. Anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I mean when we see how easy it is to do it.
That's round 3 done, and we're International Paddock. If you're interested in watching our streams, we will be with the ERC on Wednesday, tomorrow night, they're in Qatar. SRC on Thursday night, which I think will be me and Sam again. I hope it will be. Will it, Sam?
Well, yes, SRC. Only, by traditions, it is me and Mike.
Yeah, and they're in Austria. And then we've got FSC on Friday night. They are at Sao spit it out, Mike. Sao Paulo. And then back to the Masters with the RC on the Sunday.
Yep.
And then, like I say, next Tuesday, a week today, Austin Circuit of the Americas with Supercharged. So we'll
look forward to seeing how you actually. We'll look forward to seeing you all there. Hopefully, people who didn't do as well will do well there next week. But unless there's anything else to add, it's goodbye from me and it's goodbye from him.
It's goodbye from him and it's goodbye from me. See you all soon. Everyone. Thanks very much for joining us. Don't forget to stick that thumbs up and subscribe.
And follow us and subscribe on the YouTube channel where all these go up after.
Correct
as well.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm just going to say Sam's been a bit of a comedian tonight. I like it. So anyway, see you all soon, guys. Night, night. Good night. Sleep well.